Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Marvel's Midnight Suns. As we continue our run here, we left on a little bit of a cliffhanger last time, about to fight our first boss, I guess, Mr. Venom here. I guess it's right that I'm wearing my Peter Tingle shirt, and hopefully we can get a little bit of a Peter Tingle here to help us out with this. Spider-Man's in this game, right? I'm pretty sure I've seen him, but let's jump right into it. Like, there's nothing else to do. Let's get right into this. So we got a couple minions. We got Venom, who's got 133 health. Oh, wow. Passive, join us after being melee attacked. 50% chance to gain symbiote skin and bind the next melee attacker. Okay. Bind and stun only restrained for one action. Attacks cannot be resisted. Cannot be knocked into drops. Okay, that's fine. There's an explosion back here that can do some stuff, it looks like. A bunch of electrical things. Got something we can vault over, apparently. What does vaulting do? Does that give us more of an attack or something? Alright, we got Blessing of the Vishanti, which I don't know that we need right now. We don't have any hero power anyway, and we might actually redraw that one right away just to see what else we've got. Draw one card, the next two... Okay, draw one blade card. The next two blade damage cards apply 2 bleed. That actually seems pretty cool. And we got whip, not enough heroism. Okay, so let's actually redraw this one, because I don't think we're going to be using this one right now anyway. Alright, so there is a blade card. Quick. Use that to knock out a guy real quick. No pun intended. We also have 2 heals, which we don't... I mean, we do have a couple damage, right? A couple guys are damaged right now. But we don't desperately need the heals right now. I'm tempted to get rid of one of them as well, just to kind of really get a good picture of what we're looking at. Alright, so we got a couple blade ones. I'm going to make them bleed. I'm going to see if we can get a bleed going up on here. Blade damage is usually pretty good against bosses. Alright, so we do have quite a bit of stuff here. So we got a couple quicks that can apply bleeds. Now the quicks would be great against these guys, to be fair, but force will knock down any direction. Discard a random card. Random card's not a great. We might just use this knockback. We do have 2 card plays. Now this one is quick, so we'll get it back. Can we knock you back into the other guy? No. Can we knock you back? We cannot knock you back into the Venom himself. We can knock you back, apparently, just barely into this thing over here. Apparently, we can knock you back off the wall, which would, I guess, count. Which might be what we have to do here. I'm actually just going to knock you... Okay. Yeah, well, let's knock you back off the wall. Let's see if that does what that's supposed to do. Then I assume that kills you, and we get our card back. Yep. Card replay refunded. So 2 card plays. I mean, this one's quick, which will get the card play back again. So I think we do immediately want to do this one next. Even though we lose the bleed, that's okay. Yeah. So with plus 2 card plays, I actually think we use the quick strike and the stake on Venom over here. Get ready. Now is the bleed going to stack? Oh, level up. So he's got 2 bleed. For the next 2 turns, this unit takes 10 damage at the end of the turn. Ignores block and resist. Will they just stack? Oh, we already did the 2 bleeds. Never mind. I get it now. Well, that's okay. I think it's still fine. And I think we will use the stake here. A little bit of healing on Blade himself. Now we do have 2 heroes, and we could presumably blow something up here. I assume we just blow this thing up, right? Do a little damage to him. So we haven't done any melee attacks against him yet, right? Oh, no, we did the quick. So we did do one melee attack. That means he does have the symbiote skin, doesn't he? Or I don't see it on there. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Quick was a shot. That's right. So quick was a shot. And then the stake would have been melee, wouldn't it? So I'm not seeing the bind thing on here.
You are puny. We are not done with you.
Alright, so there's a bind. Reinforcements incoming. Unable to act. Use the other heal abilities to damage the binding and free them. Any damage, so they're just minions. Okay, that makes sense. Alright.
House belongs to Mother now. As you belong to us. We shall start with your juicy entry.
Oh, that's interesting. Knock enemies into an area attack to turn the tables on your foes. That's pretty cool. So we're about to take damage to both Strange and Blade.
The rest of your mother's children, so chatty.
Thankfully.
Well, if we move Blade, like with his strike, well, no. Actually, that might work. If we strike with Blade, and can we strike both spots? Can we strike over here? Like kill one of these guys maybe? Or just strike him, honestly. I'm not seeing the join us thing, so I'm assuming that would have popped up by now. And then can we strike over here? We cannot, I don't think. We can strike these two guys, which might move him out of the range. No, it wouldn't. I can see where he's going to move. All right, we'll come back to that here in a second then. All right, so this one, for whatever reason, would move him all the way back over there. Out of the range of stuff. I can only knock him off, though. I can't knock him into the other guy. But at least gets Doctor Strange out of harm's way. So I suppose that's a good move. And gets a quick, so we get the card play refunded. Gotta level up. Alright, so we just gotta get Blade out of harm's way now. Which, I assume we could do a chain strike. Strike this guy, strike Venom, and then still do our move, right? So... if we're gonna do that, then let's do the make him bleed again to get a couple of... Get some more blades attached. Alright, so we actually have two strikes. That's interesting. They're both chained. Alright, we're just gonna do this. Do that, chain to here.
Time to bleed.
Okay, so now are you join us? No. Oh, it's a 50% chance. It's not guaranteed. Okay, okay. And then we can actually do... We still can't do the whole thing where we can strike you and you, can we? So, but we could strike you twice and then still move, right? We still have one move left. So we could just chain twice. Although the first chain could trigger it, which is dangerous, right? Honestly, our best bet might just be just a chain here and just waste. It's a little bit of a waste, but I suppose we could redraw something. I still don't think we need the heal right now, although it's probably good to keep in our hand. But surely we'll get it drawn back before we need it. So I'm actually going to redraw this one. Okay, blessing. Okay, we definitely don't need both of these. We're going to redraw one of these as well. All right, the knockback's not... I mean, we can make use of it. All right, we're just gonna come over here. Yeah, we just got to get her free. Get Blade out of harm's way. And we're not going to do anything. We're just going to... A little bit of a wasted attack, but at least it gets her free. Impressive. And Blade out of harm's way. Alright, we have lots of hero stuff. Can we push this into something? Are we strong enough to do that? Is this something that's pushable? I don't know, let's grab, who was it? Let's grab Hunter. If we move her over to here. I mean, is this strong enough to push? I actually don't know. This says vault.
You can't escape her wrath.
What does vault mean? It's probably about to put her in there. This is probably a really bad move, but we won't know till we try, right? See, it is going to put her there. It's going to do a bunch of damage. It's going to put her over there. So no, I guess we're going to hold off on that. We're going to intern here.
Soon we eat.
I'm assuming she just does this jumping attack and does a lot of damage. Alright, so avoided that. Good stuff. Alright. We do have enough to vault this turn, though, if we want to. So we might leave her there. A bleed's still ticking. That's good. Oh, did it stack up the bleed again? It did, yeah.
Ready for this thing yet. Might be smarter to pull back until we know what we're up against here.
Yes. Surrender. Be eaten. Fill our belly with your tasty fear.
So it's pretty normal and pretty expected. But the bleed does not get stronger if you stack it. It just lasts longer, which that makes sense, I think. All right, so we do have some knockbacks here. We also have a knockback here that would discard a card, which might not be what we want. I mean, I suppose the bleed still, stacking is still okay.
Exactly what I needed.
Oh wow, that's a big one. Alright, so there's a symbiote skin. That's what we've been expecting. At least now we see it.
Looking good, feeling good.
In retrospect, I should have used this one to boost his damage. So that was a mistake there. Knock these guys back into each other and just KO both of them. It's my last card play, which means I don't do anything against Venom, but it's probably okay. Or I could do this, actually. This would be a little more damage. We could start with the quick slash against one of them. Yeah, I think this is better. Quick slash. Get our card back. Replay back. Goodness, can't talk. I'm not going to do the vault because that would mean a melee attack. We will do the whip here to whip you into him. Okay, KO's the little guy. A little more damage to Venom. Oh, symbiote skin was removed. Oh, was not expecting that. And we have enough to do the vault now, so can we just move you back over here? Yeah, okay, so that's what I want. I want you to here. And we want to vault at you. Assuming this is doing what I think it's doing. There we go. He's about to die. 2 more ticks of his bleed and he's dead.
You are within our reach. He's got me wrapped up.
Oh. Ouch. I mean, it figures that they can use the knockbacks too. So, not a huge surprise there.
haven't given up yet.
Alright, heal on her at this time might actually be a really good move. Obviously, we've got the axe, which would be really good. I think we're going to start...
And to think Lilith was a vegetarian.
I mean, he's dead, right? One more turn? Yeah, he's dead. So there's really... Honestly, just to start with a whip. You into him. I can... There we go. Can't line it properly. I think we're going to heal ourselves. Oh, I forgot it was going to discard. I forgot it was going to discard. That was dumb. That's all right. I think we'll be fine, but a little dumb. Why does this one do more damage? Because it's just enhanced? Is that what it is? Yeah, I should have played that better. Oh, have a chance to become critical. Ah. Oh, obviously this is overkill, but that's all right.
Watch closely. That's something of a relief, at least.
Goodbye, Venom.
No escape from me, demon.
Hold up. We don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Uh-oh.
Such easy
There he is.
I was in the neighborhood. You know, being friendly. Seemed like you folks could use a hand, Doc.
Spider-Man!
Jeez, Eddie, what happened to you? That's sort of a horrifyingly terrible new look. The tongue was gross enough, but whoa! Someone is extra touchy today.
We will rip your face off and suck the marrow from your bones!
Always nice to see you too, buddy. So, I'm thinking your friends here could use a little break. How about I take Eddie here for his afternoon walk? Don't worry, Doc. That's just his way of saying he cares!
Victory. Doctor Strange. Common gamma coil, whatever that means. Plus 150 gloss, whatever that means. Cool. Don't know what half of this stuff, or any of this stuff means, actually. Apparently I can edit the photo. Oh, okay. I don't know that I care, to be honest. Actually, yeah, let's refer to edits. We're fine the way it is for now. Missions will automatically adjust enemy levels to match the heroes they are facing. Interesting. Come on, game. A little bit of a load time delay here, huh? Not sure if that's a my computer thing or if that's just the game.
Congratulations.
New world or not, some things remain unchanged.
The look.
What look?
Boldly charging headfirst into the jaws of your enemy. Courageously risking the lives of yourself and your teammates. Just to play the hero. This is the Fire Dragon all over again.
Fire Dragoon. My memories may be fragmented, but as I recall, I killed the bastard.
And all it cost was a village.
Ah, of course. I see it now. The look.
Cut him some slack. It wasn't that simple.
It never is. Which is why I sent you to help. If Spider-Man hadn't come along today, we could have lost far more than...
Then the Sanctum?
Or Wanda.
She means I could have died. Again, putting an end to her eternal crusade against my mother.
You've been through a lot. For now, it's enough that you all made it back in one piece. More or less. We'll talk more later. Get some rest.
Talk to Tony Stark. +2 friendship XP, +2 friendship. Okay, so I got some, made some friends.
Not to be the nagging old lady, but I told you not to push too hard. Now that things have settled down, you should get some rest. It won't always be this quiet.
Assume we want to talk to people and stuff and do some exploration. Check out the map here. There's quite a bit on the map, right, that we potentially will be exploring over time. Looks like Tony's over here. All right.
That was a complete fiasco. You did okay out there considering you were technically dead 72 hours ago. Not bad, Hunter. Not bad at all.
An impressive first outing, just as I had expected. You're going to do great things, Hunter. And it would have been far worse.
Hey, for what it's worth, I think you did okay out there. You got some decent hang time, even given you were wearing, what, 70, 80 pounds of chainmail? On the Stark scale of reckless yet daring heroics, I give it a solid 6 out of 10. Don't worry, you'll get there, with a little help.
And where exactly am I going?
Oh, that's the real question, isn't it? Sky's the limit for you, my friend. Unless you'd be up for wearing a space helmet. You do breathe air, don't you? You know what? It doesn't matter. I couldn't help but overhear Auntie Caretaker over there telling you to get some rest. That sounds like a good idea to me. I suppose I could keep you company on the way, seeing as our rooms are in the same direction and all. Besides, no one should be forced to walk the hallways around here alone.
Oh, how nice.
So, here we are. The old room, huh? It's not bad. Functional. Solid construction. Almost cozy. Love the antique furnishings from the early Mephisto collection. Full transparency, Hunter, there's another reason I asked to join you here, other than my abject terror of this entire facility. Stopped here before, while you were out. Wanted to surprise you with a nice little housewarming present. Was all set to write you a lovely welcome note, but I'm fairly certain that wasn't red ink in your quill.
But I do not have a quill.
Even better.
Relax, Tony. I simply jest. It is an ink derived of the spider lily flower. Red spider lily flowers.
Of course it was. Obviously.
With just a touch of amphibian blood. For power.
Haha! Another zinger. And we'll just leave it at that. Well, I suppose I should leave before whatever monstrosity that is most definitely hiding under your bed jumps out, rips my face off, and then proceeds to feast on my soul. I'll leave you to it.
May your sleep be filled with pleasant dreams, Tony.
Right back at you. Oh, and if you hear the shrieking of a grown man, please ignore it. It's just me walking to my room.
Oh, good stuff. Anything here to look around at besides the present? You get what? Do we get a dog? I bet we get a dog or some sort of pet. What is that?
Hi, I'm Tony Stark. But if you're hearing this message, you already know that. When I'm not saving the world, I solve the world's problems with technological means, like the one you're holding. I call it the Spark, a secure information and communication device built only for superheroes. It does all the usual, private messages, pictures, and calls for some reason. But it also comes with access to Superlink, a private social network exclusively for your cape-wearing, world-saving compatriots. You might ask, Tony, aren't you just repurposing a failed product from your communications division? If you do, I'll revoke access and let everyone else know you're a jerk. I call it the Wonder Man rule.
New post was added to Superlink. Wanda should be here with us. Of that, I'm in agreement. All right, so that's some messaging, I guess. Cool. There's the map. Let's see, we got messages there. Gallery. All right. Again, we've got the map. Which I guess there's an inside and an outside. Or is this all part of the same map? It's hard to tell. Heroes. There's our heroes. So we're level 2. He's level 3. Level 2. You're also level 3 at the moment, apparently. Unless I'm reading that wrong. Got our inventory. Oh, so there's some essences. Okay. Reagents, masterworks, collections, gifts, quest items, combat items. Don't know what any of that means, but we'll get into it. All right, cool. So we opened our thing. Inspect the journal page, closet, and painting. Oh, that's a creepy dog.
We were all so happy then.
All right.
There never was enough room for my armor in this thing.
Apparently some of these are rare. Oh, wow. Sure, we'll go with the long sleeves. Because why not? There may be a reason to save some of this for later. What else we got? What was it? Oh yeah, there it is. Aunt Sarah wants me to practice my letters, and so here I am, but every time I dip this pen in ink, I just want more and more to go out beyond the yard into my secret spots. I left my dolls scattered about before the storm, and I'm afraid they're hurt. Do dolls hold grudges? Agatha says they don't, but I still feel sad for them.
My old
Alrighty.
journal. Maybe it is time I start writing in it again.
Well, there's a number of journal pages for us to find. We could go to sleep. Can we go wandering? We cannot go wandering, so I guess sleep is all we can do. Mummy? Oh, Oh, he's back. He's creepy.
Charlie! I know. I missed you too.
Let her enjoy the moment. She's been visiting your door every morning for the past 300 years.
Oh, it must have been so hard on her.
Not just her. I suppose that's why I might have been a little curt before.
A little?
You already made the ultimate sacrifice once. Maybe I'm in no rush to see you do it again.
We do not choose our destiny.
But we can choose to duck.
First lesson you ever taught me.
And still the most important. Especially now that you have all these eyes on you.
I have noticed.
To these people, you are a being of myth and legend. A grand hero of old. And they're right. You are a hero. But I also know the battle that rages within your soul. It's not enough that you are a hero. You need to decide what type of hero you will be. I'm sure there will be plenty of opportunity for that in the days to come. For now, I would head to the forge. Our new guests are eager to show you something. This was a lot easier when it was just you and I beheading the Dark Legion as we traipsed through the woods.
Don't forget about Agatha.
I never could.
Go to the forge.
Charlie was restless all night. I should have known something was wrong. We'll talk more later, but for now...
Swooping in at the last second to save the day, leading away the carnivorous sludge monster to keep New York City safe. Just gonna say it, he's the astounding Spider-Man. Somebody's got a crush. He had too many words. Don't let those words or the red bluch pajamas fool you. Spider-Man is no joke. Wow, somebody made a friend. More like an enemy of an enemy. Start to think we could use more of those. That's the old Avengers. Tolerate your spooky, strange teammate attitude I was looking for. I know who's going for this month's Team Spirit Award. Blade cares. I have to go train. Daily Bugle repost bot. Spider-Man and his amazing friends unleash monster upon city. Of course I do. Of course that's how it said. Garish, bleaker streak of manner sealed off by the authorities. When will the Spider Menace and his pet ink monster end their trail of destruction through Greenwich Village? Or Greenwich Village. And let's not forget about disgraced surgeon Stephen Strange. Is he in cahoots with the web-slinging wrongdoer? Did he hope to turn his row house into no house? Garish, by the ancient one who runs his paper. Mephisto? Figures I'm not even mentioned in the article. How have we heard from our pajama-clad friend? Still nothing, but based on the police band radio chatter we intercepted, I say they're closing in on Little Italy. Doubt they're stopping for a slice. Everyone knows it's all about the linguine and clam sauce there. At least you didn't say gabagool. Indeed, I met a gabagool once. We definitely do not want to invoke one of those right now. Spider-Man, not that easy. Keep at it. Even New York City, those two stand out. Okay, cool. So I guess we're just looking for Spider-Man at this point. All right. Anything else to look at? Hello, pet.
Good girl, Charlie.
A little creepy still. But apparently Charlie likes us more now.
Next thing I know, the sanctum is airborne and covered in slime.
You'll be back to your old self in no time, kiddo.
Something about the whole alien thing threw off his mojo.
Let's talk later, Hunter. Tony will start pouting if you keep him waiting too long.
Heard you had a nightmare. In the words of Agami Ito, don't be afraid. Bad dreams are only dreams. Hunter. I'm a vampire. I see everything.
This is gonna be a fun apocalypse.
Oh, check out Blade making nice with the big guns.
I thought Caretaker told him no more guns in the house.
Do I look like a Tony?
Not that it makes any difference to me, but...
Okay, I get it. Apparently Tony wants to talk to us.
Excited.
Heard about what happened in New York, Hunter. I'm sure whatever Tony's cooking up down there will only help.
All right, all right. I'll go talk to Tony.
Now? Think you can tell your friend inside there to turn it up a few hundred Kelvin?
I could. However, it might shatter the containment spell preventing him from incinerating this facility.
I think we're good. And just in time.
The Forge has certainly changed.
Right. Caretaker said this all happened after your siesta. What spooky castle would be complete without its own Babylonian demon-powered furnace?
Sumerian fire demon. His name is Babs.
Oh, now it all makes sense. Well, once you get past the esoteric terror of the situation, I've found this thing actually has some uses. Molecular bonding, breaking down evil gamma serums, fashion accessorizing.
Yes, speaking of...
Oh, right. It's ready.
Your armor seemed to offer minimal protection against the venom creature.
I noticed.
Yeah, I thought you could use an upgrade.
Well hammered, well fired. Caretaker did not mention that you two were such skilled smithies.
Yep, I am Iron Smithy.
Perhaps you should just try it on. Still think it could have used a cloak.
Alrighty.
Stylish, damn near indestructible, and we even got the size right. Not bad for our first collaboration.
I still think it could have benefited from a cloak.
I hate to admit it, but somehow this ancient forge puts any arc reactor I've got to shame. Who would have thought mystically bound demon power would be so damn energy efficient? Or carbon neutral? Certainly got that new suit of yours done a lot faster than I expected. Speaking of, what's the verdict, boss?
It is nice having an armorer on demand.
Anytime. I tried to make this version a little less palatable to that symbiote thing. Was this close to making it menthol flavored. But tools are just one part of the equation. You gotta know how to use them too. You were out, what, 300 years before we woke you from your eternal rest? I'm betting you have questions, so ask away, Hunter.
I take it this new version is a technological marvel?
Impact-resistant carbon composites, some patent-pending alloy mesh, and a few touches from Dr. Spooky over there. And hey, the built-in communicator means we can talk to each other without sending a raven.
So it is a marvel, then?
Lightweight, nearly indestructible, and modular enough for future upgrades. Frankly, I wouldn't have used your old suit to wax the Mandarin's car.
Is all this magic a threat to your new technology?
It might surprise some people to hear this, but I do like some things with rules. Isotope decay, magnetic fields, and gamma oscillation make a lot more sense to me than Eye of Newt, bat wings, and a sprinkle of sunshine. At least they did before everything changed.
I cannot help but feel partially responsible.
Well, I wouldn't take it personally. We were detecting changes in both magic and science months before you woke up. But yeah, things have definitely hit high gear since then.
Seen anything strange around here?
What, other than my roommate? Boom! Roasted! But on a more serious note, this place is legitimately haunted. Mirrors look back at you. My room rearranges itself. And worst of all, magic cats.
I am sure there are worse places to be.
Oh, true. I could be rooming next to Carol. Her snoring is loud enough to wake the dead. Really, really tired people. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy we have a place free from Lilith's influence. While it lasts.
What sorts of things are you doing in here?
Oh, that's right. You were out a while. Basically, we've got a gigantic demon inside the magic box here that provides near limitless power for whatever we might need. Sounds insane, but sometimes it's easier to just go with it.
I am impressed with your resourcefulness.
From where you're standing, I could see that. Still, I doubt I'll be branding one of these with the Stark Industries logo anytime soon.
You must have an interesting origin story of your own.
Well, just your typical American boy. Pops was a founding member of the military-industrial complex. Mom, a famous socialite. Tragedy struck when I lost them both in a car crash, which turned out to be a hit from a rival corporation. I spent my early teens at MIT, trying to clear my head, and was all set to follow in Dad's footsteps as a war profiteer. Then one day, fortune shined on me, in the form of some errant shrapnel that lodged itself just above my heart. So I did what anybody in that situation would do. I built a super suit and started fighting crime.
I guess we have all had difficult childhoods here.
Yeah, no kidding. I can't tell you how hard it was to memorize all that at Skrull Sleeper Camp. Just kidding. Or am I?
Thanks for catching me up on things.
Anytime. Oh, and speaking of things, remember that creepy gamma goop you found from that hopped-up Hydra soldier? Well, I gave it a peek, and it explains a lot. If you have a minute, meet me at the anvil over there, and I'll walk you through it. I promise it'll be worth your time.
Hey, we got a little bit of a boost with him. +2 friendship. Analyze the gamma goop.
Now, I doubt advanced gamma thermodynamics was a hot topic at Yield Demon Hunting School, so I'm just gonna give you the condensed version.
I appreciate that.
Closest I've ever seen to this substance is pumping through Bruce's veins. Part gamma accelerant, part unknown element. Calling it coil for now, given its unique atomic structure. Man, I love acronyms. This stuff is more volatile than Nick Fury on a Monday morning. But Hydra doesn't seem to mind.
They are using it to get stronger.
Exactly. A few drops would make your average salamander look like Fin Fang Foom. Thankfully, with a little help from Dr. Spooky and our haunted oven over here, I think two can play at this game.
You are not suggesting we start injecting ourselves with it.
No, nothing like that. Though I can see some future applications for my energy drink line. I was thinking we apply this stuff towards upgrading our equipment.
I like where this is going.
Just give me a little time here and I can whip up some pretty fun toys. How about we give Hydra a taste of their own gamma-powered medicine for a change? Hey, Hunter.
In Comet to create hero abilities. Recovered in Comet, I should say. Only one of the abilities on offer can be selected, so choose wisely. Ah.
No peeking now.
Reveal new abilities. Oh, we get to reveal all three. And then we get to select one. Okay. Alright, well. I mean, heals are good, obviously. We've already got a couple, though. I don't know if the heroic ability... I mean, I don't know. This is a tough one, because we have multiples of all of these right now. I'm going to grab the... Well... Kind of depends on who I'm going to be taking all the time, right? I kind of probably need to start gearing my deck towards which heroes I actually will bring.
Another magical mystery box.
I feel like this one's stronger than the other one. Let's see, we got heals. Can I look at the heals? No. Or maybe it's just because she's stronger. That might be all it is. I'll go with this one for now. I can see an argument for any of them, to be honest.
When you have a minute, come meet me in the yard.
Ah, duplicates can can be combined into new, more powerful versions. Okay, so then I should have grabbed the heal. All right, we're at 45 minutes and nothing going on right now. So we're going to go ahead and put a quick pause in there. And when we come back, we'll continue on, I guess, apparently talking to Blade next. So I do appreciate you guys watching, though. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.